Here's John Lynch from yesterday when he was asked about the timeline for doing whatever it is they're going to do with Jimmy G.
You know, we were close in some discussions, and then, you know, the decision was made to have surgery, and that made everyone. That just brought things to a screeching halt. People just don't do that, even with a likelihood that that everything's going to be good. But you know, we continue to get calls about Jimmy, and you know, one thing we kind of as a group got together, and he's too good of a player. He's got a lot of great tape out there, so you don't just let guys like that walk out the door. And you know, we want to either have Jimmy playing for us, which we're all right with, or we want him, you know, to get the value. Jimmy's a part of us. We're excited about that, but I think we all know that you know, Trey's going to get the opportunity to go out there and play, and he's got to earn that, but we believe that he's in the process of doing that. I will say Jimmy is uniquely equipped to kind of handle awkward situations. There's something he's very he's very unflappable. He really is, and he doesn't make it awkward on anyone. And so we've kept good communication. Jimmy loves it here. He loves his teammates. I think he's aware of the situation with Trey. I think we've tried at every opportunity to communicate things really up front, and I think he's appreciative of that. He likes Trey. I think that helps. But sure, Jimmy wants to play, and so we'll find the right situation for everyone. But I think we also have to hold true to, you know, that's a position where you need to be strong at, and wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if both of them were still here, and we move forward. And like I said, he is equipped to do that.
I can't believe that they think anyone else believes that they would actually pay $25 million to a backup quarterback for 2022. Do they think? They either think we're stupid or they're stupid. That's the only explanation. They either have no intent whatsoever to pay him $25 million and they think we're dumb enough to believe it, or they really are dumb enough to pay him $25 million to be the backup quarterback. And I don't know what it is. They're doing a good job of selling it because I really don't know what it is. It's that stubbornness that oozes through everything they do. And you can, and you know, all this, Jimmy G's a great guy. Jimmy G's unflappable. Jimmy G will do this. Jimmy D will do that. You know what? Jimmy G was on with Adam Shine within the past week or so.
He was miserable.
And he said 2021 was a strange year, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Now, are you telling me that this guy is going to be perfectly content to continue to get jerked around as they try to wait for somebody's ACL to blow out with some other team, and all of a sudden, oh, let's go get Jimmy G. He's healthy now. They wanted him before he had the shoulder surgery. Let's go get him. Let's go get him. And then when they get up to Labor Day weekend, hey, Jimmy, you know, sorry, we thought we'd have an opportunity by now, but you know how this goes. Trey Lance is our guy. We can't pay you $25 million. Maybe we pay you $10 million. You want to take a $15 million pay cut, that's fine. We can't pay you $25 million, and if you can't take a pay cut, we're going to have to cut you. And then he's stuck. He's screwed. He's got no opportunity at that point. I think that's why he's kind of doing this. Why is a guy who's destined to be a backup quarterback in San Francisco, unless he's traded, doing media? I feel like he's trying to agitate in his own kind of way, to just hoping that people like us will figure out what's going on here. He wants out, and the sooner he's out, the better. And they're squatting on his non-guaranteed salary. They can cut him right before the start of the season and owe him nothing if he's healthy. And what does this do? What does this do to Trey? Is this the right way to start your Trey Lance tenure? That's the one thing that bugs me about all this. They got a guy that they need to be focused on. They got to prop him up. He's your guy. He gave up all that stuff to go get him. And you're letting this Jimmy G BS undermine your ability to focus on the guy you should be focused on.
Agreed. I don't disagree with much you said there. I mean, I'm kind of with you. First off, we got an inkling there that Jimmy G did the shoulder surgery to stop the trade talks, right? And John Lynch just told you we're in the middle of conversation with his team, and then Jimmy decided to have surgery. Oh, well, Jimmy decided to have surgery because he didn't like where you were going to trade him or where it was going. He took power back into his own hands. Period. That's what it looks like. You know, so they kind of let us the inkling there. You know, having two quarterbacks does not mean you got a strong quarterback room. That does not. And I would be with you all the way. Totally a disaster for Trey Lance. Oh, yeah, bring Jimmy Garoppolo to training camp. Right. Should go great. And then the first week, let's say it's day 5, Trey Lance throws 3 picks in practice. The media saw it, and Jimmy G's tearing it up, and the team sees it. Oh, we got great. It's going to be great for Trey Lance's development. Great. And then the preseason game, you have 1 or 2 games like that. Oh, and then what are we going to – I mean, are we going to get to the regular season? And are you trying to tell us that you're going to bring him to the regular season? And then he's going to – you guys start out 0-2 and he doesn't play well? And Jimmy Garoppolo's going to be your backup? And that's not going to be a thing for the 49er fan base and the organization? Like, absolutely not. Yeah, it's crazy. I think they think we're stupid. I think that's the one I would choose of either one. I don't think they're stupid. I just think they think we're stupid, and I don't like that either because I'm not stupid. I'm
it's
just
stupid.
barely above it.
It's stupid for them to think we're stupid because it's transparent. And either they are playing dumb or they are dumb. Either way, it's not a good look for the San Francisco 49ers, and I don't know how they fail to see that.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.